Hare Krishna, Sarvam Krishna Arpanamastu, Om Namah Chandigaya Namaha. Hi dear friends, I hope all of you are keeping well. Today I am reading Durga Saptashati Madhyama Charita, that is the second chapter from Shloka 41 onwards. If you are interested, you can follow me. I hope all of you will find it interesting. Shloka number 41. अयुध्यतायुतानां च सहस्रेण महाहनो पञ्च षड्भिश्च नियुतैरसिलोम mahasura. The meaning of this stanza is that while there was an asura named Mahahanu, while Mahahanu fought with 100 million chariots, the great asura Asiloma, another asura Asiloma, fought with 500 million chariots. अयुतानां सतैर्षड्भिर्बाष्कलो युयुधेरणे गजव्याजी सहस्रौघैरनेकैर्परिवर्तिता यदोराधानां कोट्या च युधे तस्मै युध्यता. The meaning of this stanza is that one asura named Bashkala is there. The asura called Bashkala fought with 6 million chariots, and asura called Parivartida fought surrounded by innumerable and uncountable groups of elephants and horses and 100 million chariots. Next, Bidalakyo Ayutanam cha pancha shadbhiradhayute युयुधे संयुगे तत्र रथानां परिवारितः. Meaning is that afterwards the asura named Bidala, that is the cat-eyed asura, took part in that war with 500 million chariots. अन्ये च तत्र युधशोरथनागा हयैर्वृताः युयुधुः संयुगे देव्या Saha Tatra Mahasuraha. This is the 44th one, No, 45th one, The meaning is that all other asuras who were not mentioned above fought with goddess surrounded by 10,000 set of chariots, elephants and horses. Koti Koti Sahasraistu Rathanam Dandinam Thada Hayanam Chavritho Yuddhe Tatra Bhoon Mahishasuraha. And the meaning is that similarly Mahishasura was also ready to fight in that battle, surrounded by 1,000 million times sets of chariots, elephants and horses. He was getting ready to fight with 1,000 million times 1,000 million sets of elephants, horses and chariots. Tomarair bindi palainja Shaktibir Musalaistatha Yuyudaha Samyuke Devya Gadgaihi Parashupatishai. The meaning is that those Rakshasas who fought the war with Devi, they were using javelins, elephants, controlling spears, pistols, axes and broadswords. There are several types of weapons were used by all these Mahishasura's army. Actually their meaning in Malayalam is given properly, but in English they are not sure what are those weapons, the name. So it's not clear. So swords and axes and pistols, spears, everything. Kechicha chikshipu shakti kechil pamsastada pare devim gadga praharastu tetam handum prachakramo. The meaning is that some of them threw spears at Devi and some threw rope at her. The other great asuras tried to cut that goddess by swords and kill her. The 49th one, Sapi Devi Tadastani Shastrani Chandika Leelaiva Prechicheda Nija Shastrastra Varshini. The meaning is that afterwards that goddess Chandika, by sending her weapons and arrows, cut off the weapons and arrows sent by them as if she was playing. Devi was just feeling that she was playing with them. The 50th sloka. Anayastanana devi stuyumana surarshibi mumuchasura deheshu shastrani astrani cheshwari. Meaning is that without sign of any tiredness in her face, that goddess who was being praised by devas and the sages also sent weapons and arrows towards the bodies of those asuras. The next 51. So abhikrudodruhasto devya vahana kesari chachara surai sainyeshu vaneshviva hudashanaha. The meaning is that the famous steed of the lion of the goddess also became very angry. He was running here and there amongst the armies of the asuras like a ball of fire. निःश्वासान् मुमुच्ये यमश्च युध्यमनरणे अम्बिका थे एव सद्या सम्बुधा गणसथा सहस्राशा. Meaning is that every deep breath of that goddess Ambika, okay, whenever she took a deep breath, took while fighting in the war with the Asuras, themselves became into millions of Chandikas immediately. Whenever she took a deep breath, her duplicates were formed immediately. 53rd sloka. Yuyudaste parashubir bindi palasi pattise nasayanto asuraganan devi saktyupabramhita. Meaning is that the soldiers, that Chandigarh soldiers, enthused by the great valor of the goddess, waged war against the asuras with weapons like axes, swords, bindipala and pattise. The last two weapons were that of that time. 54th sloka. Okay. Avadayanda padahan ganaha shangasthada apare mridangancha tadaivanye tasmin yuddhamahotsave. Meaning is that these soldiers celebrated that festival of war by playing on huge drums or blowing conches or playing on mridangam. Okay, they were playing on mridangam. People were fighting, soldiers were fighting. In spite of that, many other soldiers were blowing conches, then drums and mridangam, and they were celebrating this. Okay. 55. Tatho Devi Trishulena Gadhaya Shakti Vrishtibi Gadgadhabhischa Sadasho Nijagana Mahasuran. The meaning is that afterwards, goddess killed innumerable asuras by trident, mace, sword, and showers of spheres. Okay. पादयामास चैवान्यान् गण्डास्वनविमोहितान् असुरान् भुवि पाशेन बद्ध्वा चान्यानकर्षयल्. Meaning is that some were made to swoon by the production of huge clanging sound, and some other asuras were tied by rope and dragged on the floor by the goddess. Okay, so because of the sound of the clanging sound, some of them ran away, some of the asuras were tied, and some of them were dragged on the floor by goddess. विपोथिदानिपातेन गदया भुवि शेरते वेमुश्चकेचिद्रुद्धिरं मुसलेन दृशं हता केचिन्निपतिता भूमौ भिन्नाः शूलेन वक्षसि. The meaning is that some great asuras were cut into two by severe strokes of the sword. Some others were beaten severely by the mace and fell on the floor. Some others vomited blood because of the beatings by the pestle. Others fell on the floor because the spears were driven on their chest. So the next is the 59th one. निराकृताः शरौघेन कृता केचिद्रणाजिरे सेनानुकारिणाः प्राणान् मुमुचुस्त्रिदशार्धनाः. The meaning is that some very valorous asuras gave up their life in the war by becoming hurt by the crowds of arrows. The 60th sloka is Shirasam Sipeduranyesha Anye Madhye Vidaritaha Vichinna Jangastapare Petururvya Mahasura. Meaning is that In the case of some, the hands were cut. Similarly, in some of the cases, necks were cut. In case of some others, heads fell on the ground. In case of some, they were cut in the middle, and in case of some others, they fell on the ground having their legs broken. 61. एकबाह्वक्षिचरणाः केचिद्देव्या द्विधा कृताः चिन्नेऽपि चान्ये शिरसि पतिताः पुनरधिस्थिता कबन्धायुयुधर्वेद्या गृहीतः परमायुधा. Meaning is that some of them were cut into two pieces, with each piece having one eye, one ear, and one leg. Some others were, even though they were beheaded, again and again got up and fought with the goddess and headless body with several great weapons. It is believed that once 1,000 heroes are beheaded in war, one trunk without head gets up to fight. In this war, it is believed that 10 million times 10 million trunks got up. Okay, right. Next, 63rd sloka. Kabanda chinna shirasa gadga shakta yushti panaya tishta tishteti bashanto devi manye mahasura. This is the 63rd. Some other asuras danced to the balanced tunes of orchestra, while some trunks fought with the two-sided sharpened sword. Some other asuras fought with her, shouting to her, stop, stop. Okay, then the 64th one. Patitairadha naga asve asurescha vasundhara agamya sabhavat tatra yatra buddha maharana. This is the arena of war where the war took place became impossible to cross due to the fallen chariots, elephants, horses, and other fallen asuras. शोणितौगा महानद्याः सद्यशस्त्र विसृसृवोः मध्ये चासुरैः सैन्यस्य वारणासुरवाजिनाम्. This is the 65th. The meaning is that there in the midst of the Asura army, great rivers of blood in which elephants, horses, and asuras were floating were seen. क्षणेन तन्महासैन्यमसुराणां तदाम्बिका निन्ये क्षयं यदा वह्निस्तृणदारु महाचयम्. That the goddess destroyed the huge Asura army as quickly as huge fire destroys heaps of straw. Sacha simho mahanada musrujan dudakesara शरीरेभ्यो अमरारेण वसुनिवा vichinvati. Meaning is that lion with its flowing manes and with great roar appeared as if it was interested in taking away the souls from the asura's body. Devya Ganesha Taistatra Krutam Yuddham Tadasure Yadisham Tushtuvur Deva Pushpavrushti Muchodvivi. The last one, 68. While the Devas were singing her praise and causing rain of flowers, there was war between Asuras and the army of the goddess. So all the army of this Asura, Mahishasura, was destroyed, and so the gods were throwing this Pushpa Vrishti. They were doing Pushpa Vrishti. They were causing rain of flowers. Okay. Idi Markandeya Purana Savarnige Manvantere Devi Mahatmya Mahishasura Sainya Vado Nama Didiyo Dhyayaha. This is the second Adhyaya Samapta. So I have finished reading the killing of the army of Mahishasura. Tomorrow I will be reading the killing of Mahishasura himself. In this chapter there were 68 slokas. I hope all of you could follow me and understand the slokas and their meanings. Thanks for watching my video. So Sarvam Krishna Arpanamastu.